Rico. My partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. Going to be backed up now to start this drive. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a 49-yard first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
Morstead in punt formation for San Francisco.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll go forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
Stroud begins with a pass. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 18. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On second down, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down, 49ers.
From the gun, it's Purdy. To the former Cal Bear, Jake Tunges. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. A run here with McCaffrey. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and 1.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0.
49ers nothing.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. To return is Ricky Pearsall. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Some space opens. Nice return. And a good drive start at the 33-yard line.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play. And the 49ers first down.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here's Purdy again. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. Back to the air again is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Purdy. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, They ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Out to his right. Now a deep ball here for Collins. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Throw here down the field. With ball incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Folks can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's Purdy. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come off for 4th down.
So anytime you're playing with 2 high safeties and then man coverage underneath, all the defenders are going to be inside.
Nope, got to be 4th and 2.
Leverage. So all those out-breaking routes, they're going to be there, and they're able to take advantage of it.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On comes Thomas Morstead. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. Goes into the end zone, touchback. Ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
South, south, south. Watch Tony, Tony, Tony. Good.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. Yeah, and he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge catch to cut into the deficit.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
Watch out!
McCaffrey now from the pistol. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
Look at hot.
A second down throw for Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
Here we go. Tony.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
McCaffrey gonna return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get set. Line around up.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Get set. Go. Line around up. Here we go.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Open man is Tunges, the tight end.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And that one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd down, Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, to their lead.
Texans 21.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2. Kicks off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Oh, ready?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
2J.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Why, Tony?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Fairbairn's good on the point after. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage.
49ers 24. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over the 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, let's go.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. 1st down for Houston.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. And he continues continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
35, 49ers 24.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action with Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll send a tight end in motion. A tight end in motion now. A 3rd and long. Purdy to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Hey, not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's into the clear again. And he will score again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49ers 24.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Saul, going to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the 49er 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Rolling right. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Tonjes. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
From the gun, it's Purdy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. He works free, right side. To the 20. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
All right, 19 seconds.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All right, look the high, look the high. Lock, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late.
Here we go.
And it's probably a touchdown.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. On first and 10, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Kittle is the man in motion. On second down, Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. Good.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
His kick is good.
They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Man in motion here is Jennings. That's caught by McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, San Francisco.
Now Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. Get set. We'll go play action. Purdy. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Texans take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right. 118. What's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the...
That is hot. What a throw. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and it's good. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead.
49ers.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Purdy. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
will throw on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. And in motion here is Jennings. Here's Purdy again. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
44-yard line.
Hey, South. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's second down.
Ow, okay. Swat. Another swat. Okay.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Here comes third and 6.
Third and 6.
11. Look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Texans 79. 49ers 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, 30. Open man is Jennings. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the 49er first down.
Get set.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
30 works out of the pistol. throw right side. He's got Tungus. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one's for Kittle. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Second and 10. One last shot now for Purdy. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by his quarterback, but it's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
So it's a win.